Ready and action.
Well, the title of the film is Kalushi, which means shepherd in Sotho. And that's pretty much the theme of the story, in the sense that Solomon Mahlangu, as a young man, becomes a shepherd of those around him. But the irony is that he doesn't shepherd his own soul, and then he tragically loses his life by being executed. You know, he gives his life to the movement, he gives his life to South Africa to be able to liberate us and liberate South Africans at large from the goals of a regime that just won't let go.
It's going to be uphill all the way, but we will fight.
I think playing the role of Solomon Mahlangu is immensely important. Firstly, because I didn't even know who he was before the time, because his death and the entire incident was overshadowed by the death of Steve Biko. So it's a great opportunity to tell a South African story, and it's told by South Africans. What's important to know is that this is not an apartheid movie. This is a movie. We're telling a story about young people, about friendship, about brotherhood, and that's the crux. It just happens to be set in that time.
So we're shooting inside the Palace of Justice, and literally right now where you are interviewing me is the holding cell of the Rivonia trialists at the Palace of Justice, and I'm standing behind the preamble to the Freedom Charter that was apparently here when Nelson Mandela and them were on trial at the Palace of Justice. It's surreal, I'm telling you. I've been working on this for the past 7 years, and to finally be behind camera, to call, you know, action, and then it's happening. It's just a wonderful feeling. Yeah, that is really, really powerful. When I was lecturing at Wits University, I just saw the apathy amongst the students, you know, and they just didn't understand what had happened, where we came from, you know, especially when it comes to issues of heritage. And then I told myself, well, maybe that's you know, if I'm being given this talent of being a filmmaker, why don't I use the tools of filmmaking to be able to preserve and archive our heritage?
So I'm playing the character of Van Heerden, who is a chief inspector who investigates the shooting in which Solomon Mahlangu is involved. But he has certain issues with the case because of the legal implications and the fact that there's the execution of Solomon Mahlangu is legally dubious. I think he kind of represents the conscience of, I guess, white people during apartheid. I've actually been waiting for years to play that character from apartheid, that Afrikaner, because I think that's an Afrikaner we don't get to see in film a lot, and so it's been an amazing opportunity.
If we don't honor those heroes and heroines, we probably will repeat the mistakes that we've made.
It's not so much a film about politics, it's about individuals in the struggle, and the fact that all of these battles were fought by individuals, young people. A lot of young people should have been doing early adulthood things and were caught in the struggle.
Forget about the whole dramatic, deep, whatever. You're going to be entertained from minute one to the last minute. So there's guns, there's sex, there's lies, there's love, there's everything. Explosions, you name it, we've got it. So you're going to enjoy it that much. You're watching a movie here, not a story.